What's up, guys? Mount Vernon Kid here, back again. How's all my fellow geeks doing? So the Omni Geek High Lord of New York is here once again, and this is a review, actually. Yeah, a movie review in a sense. Yes, still a movie. So last week I actually finally got to sit down to watch Justice League Dark. I watched it digitally, and I'm here to kind of give my little 2 cents involved in the movie, you know, and tell you if I liked it, do I recommend it, things like that. So let's do this, shall we? So yeah, Justice League Dark, based off of the same comic, which is basically the supernatural side of the Justice League team that deals with the supernatural side of things. The movie starts off very intense. I'll make this very clear. It's kind of graphic. I'm gonna put that out there. And you're seeing ordinary people start doing some really fucked up shit. And why? We don't know. The Justice League comes in and do what they can, and they realize that basically, whatever they're dealing with has something to do with magic. Now, they've dealt with magic before. It's in the story. In the story, they say they've dealt with it. And Bruce is more like kind of like the skeptic of the group, you know, the team. He's like, yeah, you deal with magic and things like that. So now he's made it to find people that can deal with it in a sense. Now, the characters that are in this movie, we have John Constantine, Zatanna, my girl, Deadman, Boston Brand, Etrigan the Demon, and Jason Blood, and Swamp Thing. Now, I gave you a little of the synopsis of the movie. Didn't want to spoil too much for you, but this movie was very, very fun. I enjoyed it very much. I really did. It was great to hear Mr. Ryan voice do Constantine again, and I thought that what they added into the movie really flowed very well in terms of some of the villains. I thought was really good. I liked the vibe of how they approached Jason Blood and Etrigan the Demon. Jack the King Kirby would have been very proud of this. I definitely. Etrigan was one of the main stars of this. And let's not forget, Zatanna, she shined in this as well. I love the fact that they kept the relationship between Zatanna and Constantine intact, that they have history. I thought that was, once I saw that, I was like, yes, they kept that intact. And I love, once again, going back to Jason Blood, I love the fact Jason Blood had a Bruce Banner vibe to him. Like, he refused to become Etrigan, say those words, gone the form of man, rise the demon Etrigan. You know, he refused to do it because it was like he was scared that Etrigan was going to go on a killing spree. We got more in depth into Etrigan's backstory, which was great. Deadman was great too. He wasn't just a comic relief. He served the purpose, which I was hoping each character did, and that's exactly what each character did, minus one, which I'll get to later. And when Swamp Thing appeared, it was great. Villains in this wise, what you thought was gonna be, I like the twist that they had. Who you thought was gonna be the main villain turned out to be not the main villain, which I thought was really smart. That was smart thinking on the part of the people behind this. The animation was good. The overall interaction with the characters was good. And it was just fun. It was a lot of fun. Now, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, here's my one nitpick of this movie. And I know there's going to be a lot of nutty huggers out there that are probably going to piss all over me about saying this. But Batman had no need to be in this movie whatsoever. He served no purpose in this movie whatsoever. None whatsoever. This should have just focused on the magical characters of the Marvel of the DC universe, and that's it. He served no purpose. All he did was a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then a lot of this. That's it. But he served no purpose really whatsoever. I wasn't too impressed by him. I was just like, why was he in this? After I finished watching him, I was like, why was he in this? Oh, that's right, because as high as DC is on his nuts, you got to put him in it because they feel that Batman's gonna sell the movie. He was not needed. Now, everybody, like I said, everybody served their purpose. Everybody served their meaning. However, I will nitpick it. I'm gonna spoil this for you guys. I'm sorry. Swamp Thing was only in it for like 2 scenes. I was a little disappointed at that. I was like, really? 2 scenes? But he did have a badass fight scene at pretty much at the mid-end of the movie. I thought was good. But other than that, yeah, guys, Justice League Dark was really good. I very much enjoyed it. It ended pretty well. It even ended with Zatanna saying let me spoil this a little bit for you too. She joined the Justice League at the end, and they wanted somebody else too. But yeah, this was good. I do recommend it. Will I be getting it and add it to my collection? Yes, I will. But I watched it digitally. I ordered it digitally, first to see if I'd enjoy it first before paying the money for the Blu-ray and things like that. But yeah, it was good, guys. I enjoyed it very much. But to me, guys, Batman really served no purpose in this movie. He could have. He didn't even have to be in this movie at all. One way or another. But DC on that. Batcock, whatever. But other than that, guys, if you've seen the movie, tell me what you thought about it. I enjoyed it very much. As I said before, Mr. Kirby, I think you would be so proud of what they did with your creation of Etrigan the Demon. And I loved what he said about Jason Blood at pretty much the end of the movie. I thought that was great. I'm not going to spoil what he said, but it was good. But other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. Thank you for listening. I'll catch you guys next time with another movie review. I'm out.